Okay, so I wanted to dive in here because this play went underwater pretty fast, but it's the typical underwater a pit power place goes, which is temporary and fast. Okay, so if you'll notice with this stock specifically, Fortinet, it had great earnings, jumped up on those great earnings, and has ripped ever since. Ripped to new all time highs, and then started to pull back, which is where we entered. So, the thick orange line right in here, this one, is your, I assume probably your 20 EMA, and the green is going to be like an 8 EMA. So you'll notice it was hugging the 8 as it ripped to new all-time highs. At least I think it's all-time highs. I'd have to go a little bit farther back. We may have hit some COVID craziness once upon a time. But then we pulled back on Friday some and continued to pull back Monday to the 20 EMA, which is a great point to bounce normally. But notice that it did not bounce and kept pulling back. Now at this point is usually where everyone has a freak out attack. So I think it was down as much as 6% today. The whole market is a total bloodbath today, though. Everything is down at least 6%. So bloodbath day, drops 6%, rebounds, bounces back up, gives us a nice wick back up to what looks like. Can't tell if that's POC or what that's supposed to be on that little label there, but prior close maybe? Yeah, prior close. Okay. So filled that little gap from when it gapped up on the first. Filled the gap and then bounced very nicely. And now notice that the 8 EMA is still over the 20 EMA. Just comes down to kiss it, and typically that's when we get a nice bounce. You'll see other times the 8 EMA kissed the 20 EMA was a lot of dollars ago. So down here at about 84 bucks here, the 8 comes and kisses the 20, and then it pops, and then we come back and we kiss the 20 again, 87 bucks, and then that's when we gapped and ripped. From there, it kind of hugged the 8 EMA, which is what we want to see, came back, kissed the 20, and ripped again. Now we're pulling back, kissing the 20, and ideally we will rip again. Could go either way. The market is a bit wild right now, but this is prime time for this thing to rip to new all-time highs. And if you had a weak stomach or easily got scared, the drawdown today, I think this one at the worst of it, when it pulled back to 133.50, 134 area, I think we were down a good 30 to 40%. But by the time it was at close today, I think we were down maybe 20%. And I'd be surprised if tomorrow we weren't at least a hair in the green, depending on what the market feels like doing on a broad-based structure here. But the point is, these drawdowns happen all the time. I like Walmart as a better example, so let me dive in there real quick. Because this is only day 2 or 3 on this Fortinet one, but Walmart played out much worse in the past. So I don't remember exactly when we got in this, but I think just based on the chart I'll be able to tell you. Let me get some of this shit out of the way here. Sorry if there's any people of God in the room who take offense to my language. I apologize. It's something I should probably work on, but at least I'm honest. Okay, so it was pretty far up here. I'd say we probably got in. I can actually almost guarantee we got in. Okay, it was here. So it ripped to 130, right, and it pulled back here in April. Very similar to kind of the Fortinet setup. See, it's pulling back, and then this one pulled all the way back to VWAP. Notice even the 8 EMA crossed the 20 EMA a little bit there, but then bounced off of it shortly after. Okay, so when this happened, though, my inbox starts blowing up with lots of panic. Okay, so we're in 130 calls. We probably got in them after one red day here. Yep, that was a Monday, so that's almost certainly when we entered. It was on this Monday on a red day. So we got in here, right? We got in at 126. After that, what happens? Boom. It goes down to 123 or 124. So this is when people are scared. Then it's down to 132. Should I stop out? Should we just stop out? I'm down 20%. I'm down 30%. No, you're sitting on VWAP, and the 8 EMA just came down and kissed the 20 EMA, so just chill. And then we traded sideways for 3 days, popped back up. Now we're at break even. Now the people who are really scared are getting out because like, oh, that was tough. I didn't want to lose anything. I finally got back to break even, so I'm out. Pop up again, pop up again, pop up again, pop up again. We close. All right. So I don't even know if this is accurate in terms of when we entered and closed, but if you go look at the spreadsheet, I can almost be very instinctual and make perfect sense that we entered on this candle here on Monday the 13th, and we likely exited on the 24th, so 11 days later. But there was some drawdown for 4 to 5 of those 11 days. So if you have a weak stomach, or if you went too heavy on this play because you were overconfident, things like that, that's why that's why allocation, portfolio allocation is so important here. But if you had the same allocation as the last 10 plays and you're way up, then you can sit here and be like, oh, if I lose, it's okay because I'm way up. But it wouldn't matter anyways because you would have won if you just listened. So just follow what we say. It's really that simple. There will be drawdown periods. There will be times when we pull back and it gets scary and you're worried. And just going with the expectation to lose, you know. Expect to lose, and then when you win, you'll be super happy. And not saying that you will lose, but I'm just saying when you set the mindset up as being ready, not even set the expectation, but be ready to lose. Be ready and okay with it, because this drawdown did not stress me out even a hair, like not even a little bit. I didn't think about it. I don't even think I looked at my account. I think I might have looked at it just because people were wilding out, scared, and afraid they were going to lose some money. But then I would have instantly just said, just chill, just wait, plenty of time. This is why we go far out in expiration. And if you look, if we held it even longer, we would have gotten an even better exit in the not so distant future. But that was after 2 more drawdowns below our strike that would have scared people 2 more times. So there will be drawdowns. Happens. There will be losers. It happens. But the strategy has proven that our winners outpace our losers by a lot. And our profit factor shows that if you follow a strategic allocation of funds and don't get scared and don't stop out and don't sweat this stuff, it will all work out. So that is my message to you. It will all work out. Now let's stack these wins and be consistent.